This video is going to show how to map a 3D model to components with the footprint editor in OrCAD X Presto. OrCAD X Presto allows you to efficiently map 3D models to components to visualize the PCB assembly in 3D and identify any possible errors or collisions before the board goes into production. 3D models for components must be mapped to component footprints in the footprint editor. To access the footprint editor, open OrCAD X Presto and select Open in the Start page. Browse to the included footprints folder and select the 1x6 lock.dra file. Click Open to load the footprint file. Select the plus sign for 3D model in the Properties panel under Status to add a 3D model. The view switches to a 3D rendering of the footprint. To map the 3D model, browse to the provided 3D Models folder and select the corresponding 3D model, connector 1x6. Click Open. The 3D model is added and automatically mapped correctly with the footprint. To save the footprint file, open the Visibility panel and select the Display mode. Select 2D under General to change the view back to 2D. Select File, Save from the menu, and click Yes when prompted to overwrite. While many 3D models are mapped correctly when loaded, some 3D models are not. Let's map a footprint manually. Select File, Open from the menu. Select the provided USB micro B file and click Open. Select the plus sign for 3D model in the Properties panel. Browse to the provided 3D Models folder and select USB micro AB step. Click Open. The USB connector 3D model has been loaded in but is off-center. There are several methods available to fix this. Scroll to 3D Location in the Properties panel. Mapping can be performed manually by clicking and dragging, by snapping to the top of the footprint, by snapping to the bottom, by snapping to footprint features, and by numerical adjustment. We'll start by adjusting the footprint position numerically. Set the X offset to -3.6 and the Y offset to 3. Let's adjust the Z offset by snapping. Select Z under 3D Location. Select one of the pads on the footprint. The pad is highlighted in red. Pan the view to the bottom of the connector. Select the corresponding pin on the 3D model. This pin is highlighted in red as well. Right-click anywhere in the 3D canvas and select Snap. The USB connector and footprint are automatically aligned in the Z direction. To save the footprint, open the Visibility panel to the Display mode and select 2D. Select File, Save from the menu, and click Yes if prompted to overwrite. Let's verify the 3D models have been associated and mapped correctly. To place the footprints, open the provided Presto tutorial.brd file. Right-click the Move mode in the toolbar and select the Place mode. Select the Unplaced Components hyperlink in the Properties panel. The Search panel opens to show the header and USB connector, both of which are unplaced. Select JP2 to attach the header to your cursor. Click to place JP2 in the PCB canvas. Select the Unplaced Components hyperlink again, and click X1 in the Search panel to place the USB connector. Press R on the keyboard twice to rotate the connector 180 degrees, and click to place it at the top of the board. Press Escape to return to the Select mode. Finally, we can preview our mapped components in 3D. Open the Visibility panel to the Display mode. Select 3D under Mode. View the 3D render of the board. The 6-position header and USB connector have been added. Select 2D to return to the 2D mode. Quickly assign and map a 3D model to components to verify the final PCB assembly and achieve first-pass design success with OrCAD X Presto. For more tutorials, visit us at resources.ema-eva.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.